Hello everyone, welcome to this series of science lessons. This is a continuation of the previous lecture, food chains and webs. Each step or level of the food chain represent a trophic level. Autotrophs or self-nourishing organisms are at the base of the trophic level. We can see producers, generally plants, are at the base of the trophic levels. Mainly plants get food from solar energy. The food produced by plants will be consumed by primary consumers. Primary consumers are at the second level or at second step. Generally, herbivore consume the producers, and small carnivore animals consume the primary consumers. And at the fourth trophic level, large carnivore animals consume the secondary consumers. We know that the food that we eat acts as a fuel. We need food to survive and to perform some work. There is an involvement of flow of energy from one component of the system to another component. We know that autotrophs such as plants capture energy present in the sunlight and convert that into chemical energy. A small part of energy produced by autotrophs will be transferred to heterotrophs, and the small part of energy produced by heterotrophs is going to be transferred to decomposers. We know that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but energy could be transformed from one form to another form. Green plants capture about 1% of energy, 1% of solar energy that falls on their leaves, and convert it into food energy. When these green plants are eaten by primary consumers, more energy is lost as heat to the environment. Some amount of energy is consumed in digestion and doing some work, and the rest of the energy goes towards growth and reproduction. Since little energy is available for the next level of consumers, the food chain generally consists of only 3 to 4 steps. Since the loss of energy at each step going forward, the loss of energy will be greater. Generally, the categorization of 4 levels of trophic levels is sufficient. We can see more number of producers than the consumers. The length and complexity of food chains vary. So, instead of following a straight line of food chain, we can branch the food links in the form of spider web. This series of branched lines are known as food web. Here we can see food web. Plants are consumed by primary consumers. Rabbit could be eaten by a carnivore. A small carnivore could be eaten by a large carnivore. Now let us see the energy flow in the ecosystem. Diagram 15.4 represents a simplified diagram of energy flow in ecosystem. Starting from sunlight, which is being used by producers. Herbivores consume producers, carnivore consumes herbivores, and top carnivores consume the carnivores. You can notice the flow of energy is unidirectional. The energy produced by producers can't be given back to the sunlight. Plants eaten by herbivores can't be given back to the producers, can't be given back to the plants. Small herbivores eaten by small carnivores, energy can't be given back to the herbivores, and so on. And the pattern continues. And we can also notice that the energy available at each of these trophic levels, the energy levels keeps on decreasing from sunlight to top carnivores. And there is one more important thing to understand. In the food chain, when lower trophic levels consume harmful chemicals, those harmful chemicals will be progressed on each trophic levels. Some farmers use insecticides and pesticides in order to protect the crops from rodents and other animals. These insecticides and pesticides, they might either get washed into the soil or get into the water bodies such as rivers or lakes, and the plants will absorb the water and minerals from these soils where insecticides and pesticides and other harmful chemicals are mixed. These harmful chemicals will be present in the producers. When the herbivores consume the producers, some part of those harmful chemicals will be passed to herbivores, and some parts of harmful chemical will be again passed to carnivores, and this chain continues. Humans are at the top of the food chain. When humans consume these harmful chemicals, even they will suffer. These harmful chemicals eventually get accumulated in our bodies. This phenomenon is known as biological magnification. The content of this recording is borrowed from Karnataka Textbook Society Bangalore under Fair Usage Policy. This video is presented by Avvari Technologies. Please do hit subscribe button to get more content. Thank you.